Hey pal, I am at EPCOT and I am at Disney World for the very first time in a very long time by myself, without kids, without my husband. So you want to see what I explore and do today on a solo trip to Disney. Now I am Jordan, I am a Disney homeschooling mom, I used to be a cast member, and I am going to help you have the most magical vacation on earth. And I'm going to do that by sharing my best tips and tricks, but you can also come and down in the description box below, you can schedule a call with me and I can help you plan and customize your most magical vacation with no additional cost to you. So be sure to check that link in the description. But if you are new here, I would love to get to know you. So comment your favorite Disney character in the comments below and I would love to welcome you to our community. All right, pals, I cannot tell you the last time that I went this direction first. We are going towards Connections and Mission Space and Test Track, things that I haven't done in a very long time because my kiddos are a little small. Now there's lots to do for kids over there and I absolutely love that area, but my kids prefer the other side. When you enter Epcot, you go right. But if you go to the World Showcase, you go left. I'm definitely on team go left towards Mexico first. I'd love to hear what team you're on. But let's go into Connections Cafe. I actually can have a coffee. All right, so if you're trying Cup Cool, great. It's a great way to refresh, try something new. They're not gonna have your typical Coke and the things that we're used to here in America. It's supposed to be an experience around the world. However, there are a few that are pretty yummy. I will show you my favorite. And if you want the experience, try the Beverly. If you don't want to be grossed out, don't try the Beverly. All right, first, can you guess which ride I'm going on first? I'm gonna go single rider for Test Track, which I haven't done Test Track in ages because so cool, since my kids are kind of itty bitty. And that's okay because there is tons to do around here and I'm going to show you that next. But for now, just walk in a empty line with me. I could create a race car. Should I create a race car? Yeah, why not? So Disney has done an amazing job, especially in some of their newer lines. There's a lot of interactive opportunities. My favorite is when you go to Magic Kingdom, you will go to Winnie the Pooh, and there are so many fun activities in there. Oh, it's gotta be red. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go test our vehicle together, friends.
Stay to the left.
Alright, so the great thing about single rider is there's absolutely zero line. Sometimes that's not the case, sometimes it is longer, but totally worth it.
Challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface.
So this is at the very end of the ride. Right after you get off, you actually get to see the statistics of the car that you built compared to some of the other cars that were riding at the same time. And then you can continue on. Before you hit the gift shop, you will get to engage with some interactive games. You'll get to see some cars on display, of course. You'll have some cool photo ops. And this is a great place to have some time with some of the younger or shorter kiddos. Okay, so I just spent a grand total of maybe 10 minutes walking up the queue line for the single rider and then riding the ride, walking through the really cool walking through the really cool exit area where there is some play activities for the littles or grown-ups alike. Like any age will want to play with them. It's basically a big arcade video game where you build in race cars. So be sure to check that out, whether or not you are waiting on a rider switch or just if you want to take a break from the lots of loud noises. So take a break from the heat. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the line for Test Track right after I got off. So that single rider line can be a lifesaver as long as it doesn't matter much to you if you want to ride with your family or friends that you came with. Now, it is Festival of the Arts still here when I am filming this, so it is a great place to go and explore some really intricate artwork. A lot of it is Disney themed, and I'm so thankful that I got to look at it in a greater capacity today and that I got to talk with the artists and really get to take my time because I was not with my kids and I was able to walk around on my own. It's very different when you're walking around with a stroller and with littles. So if you ever have the opportunity to come to Disney by yourself, even if you're not a big Disney adult, it's totally worth the experience. Highly recommend it. Let's check it out. They are starting to put up all of the Flower and Garden Festival plants out, and I'm so excited. They're my absolute favorite. So I'm gonna actually take you on one of my favorite little excursions here at EPCOT. This is something we do with the kids. Even though I'm not with the kids, I think I'm gonna do it because who wants to go see the boss? I do. I'm gonna go see the mouse. So this is the absolute best spot to go visit Mickey. There is pretty much no line, and they do have a PhotoPass photographer still. So let's go. Oh, I imagine. I really love getting to see you. You are so dapper in your outfit here, and it makes me so just.
Yeah, you look good, boss.
But don't tell Minnie. But no, just because you're the boss.
Because I won't know.
Will you take Mickey's arm? Perfect. Gorgeous. I'm just recording. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Mickey. You're such a pal. Oh, I love you too. I know. Okay, pals, so I am going to the Disney parks almost every day this month. I have had some sick days with the kiddos already, so let's just say as a mom of littles, it's pretty much impossible to come every day no matter what. But I am going to try to come almost every day because I want to get content for you guys so that you can get to experience the parks before you come, but also so that you can get the most out of them with tips and tricks. So if you want to enter into a giveaway that I'm doing at the very end of this trip to Disney almost every day of the month, then check the description box below for ways that you can enter. So Disney's International Festival of the Arts is only one of the 4 festivals here at EPCOT, and I would highly recommend researching whichever festival will be going on while you are visiting Walt Disney World because it is a truly special and unique experience at each different one. And I will come out with videos about which one is better in my opinion and the pros and cons of each, and then I'll have separate videos as well. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any details. So one thing I can never get over about the Disney parks is that I feel like I'm in a movie all the time. There's a soundtrack going all the time, and I feel like I am part of a movie, which I think is obviously something that is intentional. But it is, I don't know, it's just special. So I've always wanted to be part of a musical, and I mean, being part of a movie is pretty cool too, right? So that's just how I feel every time I'm at the parks. I felt like I was in Paris just now. I mean, I think that was specifically for the Festival of the Arts. That's not usually the songs that are playing, but it's transported me to a different place, which is really cool. Okay, pals, I just have to bring your attention to this. It's been a long time since I've seen this pal, but listen. Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that! I heard it was 20, that's mommy.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so that it just brings back memories, so hope you enjoy that. So part of me is absolutely loving this solo day. It kind of reminds me of when I used to come as a cast member or just with my husband. When we were dating, we used to date at Disney World, which is just, you know, magical and fun. But it's a great time, don't get me wrong. I even came here a couple years ago when I was filming courses for my like teaching gig, where I teach kids about animals and biology and plants and things that I went to school for with a Disney spin. So I did do some filming there, and that was really fun and really special. But I gotta say, I miss the kids. Hey, Monorail. I definitely miss the kids, but there is one perk about coming on my own and not just being me and the kids this time, and that is I get to ride Guardians. I haven't gotten to ride Guardians other than when I went to an Iridescent Evenings with one of the cast member friends I have, and that was so cool and so special, but I haven't been able to ride because I have no one to do rider swap with me because unless my husband comes too. So here we go. So Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is one of the newest rides at Disney. Tron is going to be the newest, but this one is probably going to be my favorite for a very long time. It is a very innovative, very fun ride, and it can be a little bit different each time you ride it. Up until a certain point, of course. You have to be 42 inches or taller to ride it, and it is a thrill ride. Now, currently, you do have to use either a lightning lane, an individual lightning lane, or you have to get inside of a boarding group in order to ride this ride, which that is a whole video in and of itself. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite rides in all of Disney property. I did want to come today because tomorrow we might be coming as like a date day with my husband, so I wanted to get the content today so that I could focus on him tomorrow. So it was so much fun, and I hope I get to do it again tomorrow. Pros of coming to the Disney parks on a solo mission without the kiddos. Solo trip, I mean, obviously you get, for me, a lot of content done. I get to make a lot of content for you so that I can answer a lot of your questions, maybe give you some tutorials, some tips and tricks. That's a pro. I don't get interrupted every 5 seconds. I can do whatever I want, and I can ride the single rider line, and I can ride on the rides that are maybe a little bit too big for my little baby and toddler 4-year-olds. So those are some great pros. And of course I can maybe have some of those fancy foods and don't risk them getting like thrown on the floor. So there's lots of great pros. However, today is I'm feeling a little sad. I'm going home and I missed my kids. I wish that they were here. I think that solo trips are fun every once in a while, but for me, I miss my kiddos. Con to not bringing your kids: you don't have your stroller. You don't have all of that free space to bring things into the park with you, all of that extra room to bring, whether it's costumes or you can bring tons of snacks on a stroller. You can bring your ponchos, your jackets, your blankets. There is so much room in a stroller if you pack strategically and you have a good one. I specifically had to stop here. You can't really tell in this video, but this area is absolutely gorgeous right now. I love all of the flowers blooming from this tree, that they're falling down onto the flowers that they're already planting for Flower and Garden. And it is just intoxicating with a beautiful scents. It's so gorgeous, and it's pretty peaceful here. This is the area where you'll find a lot of people in the early time of the day. It's almost empty in the evening, so that's a little tip for you. We have the land and journey to into imagination, and the seas right over here. You guys, I am so glad you came with me today on my solo adventure. I'm gonna say see you real soon, pal. Be sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video. Call me or set up a call with me down in the description box below so that I can help you plan your most magical vacation on Earth. I have I just want to help you out because I don't want you to be one of those people that come to the parks and bless their hearts, they miss out on so many things because they don't know what to expect or what to look out for. And sometimes they waste their money on things, and I just really don't want that to happen to you. I want to help you. So reach out to me in the description box, and I'll see you real soon, pal.